Hello guys, right, so it's shave time again. Now I have recently received this new product. It's called Leaf Shave. So I've had it shipped over from the States, comes in this box. Now this is going to be a slightly longer video than normal, so let's hope that you stay with us on this. Now from what I understand, this is not available in the UK, and it's quite an interesting razor. What it does is it combines the traditional DE razor with the flexibility of the current cartridge razors. So here we go, let's give it an opening. And so we have a little bit of invoicing stuff, some packaging, let's get rid of that. Oh, making a mess. And here we go. So we have the Leaf Shave items. So this says it's a trimmer. Okay, so they've added in a separate trimmer. We have some razor blades, and we have the Leaf razor, and it's marked as a chrome one. I did ask for the chrome. They also do a black one, and they do a rose gold one. So look, and we have a little booklet. So let's see. So it's got a load of questions in it. Now I have actually watched this quite a lot on some other YouTube channels. Okay, so it appears there are a set of instructions. There we go, I think I've got that fully in shot for you. So it shows you how to do it, how to prepare it. So as you can see, it uses standard razor cartridges, and they get you to break them in half. Okay, so that's what these are. These are standard razor cartridges. Get one open. Oh, it's got Leaf Shave on the front. Then you push the top and you end up with a razor. So it says Super Platinum, and it's got a patent number. Now it'll be interesting to see whether that patent number is actually a Leaf Shave patent or whether it's someone else's. But let's not worry about that for now. So we'll go for the unboxing. Here we go. Now I don't know about you, but I think that looks really nice. First thing I can say is it's quite weighty, so that's good. And here we go, look, a really responsive head. So we've got the top here, they've monogrammed it Leaf Shave at the top, and it appears that what you have to do is you have to undo the back. Oh, not too far, don't want to lose it. And then there we go, the various bits flip open like that for you to put them in. So they say on this that you can adjust your shave to how you like. So you could put one blade in, you could put two blades in, or you can put the full 3 blades in. Okay, now it's got quite a large head area, it appears, so let's see if we can start putting some blades in. Now I'm a big fan of the 3-bladed razor, so let's see how we get on. So we're going to try this. The instructions say to simply snap the double-edged blade in half, which is done safely while the blade is still in the individually packed wrapper, which is this. They're made for this. Squeeze between the thumbs and fingers until it folds flat, completely in half. So we're going to give that a go. Now I'm going to admit, I think it would be better if they just gave you the half blades, because you're having to process these. So my first top tip to leaf shave would be supply them half blades. Have them pre-folded and pre-broken. There we go, that's one snap, that's two snaps. There we go. So let's open it up. Now you have to be really careful at this stage because you are holding flat razor blades. So take my first one out and be super careful. Now, what I have noticed is if you look really carefully, where I've folded it in half to break it, the edge is slightly rounded, so it's no longer flat at this point and this point. Now I'm not sure if that is going to affect the shave. So we put it on. Ooh, interesting find. Turns out these are so thin that there were two blades within the pack. That is not what I expected. Look, two. So I have now effectively broken enough for a triple blade shave. Now, I'm not sure whether that was a packing error or what. Might have been why it was slightly hard to break it as well. So we'll try putting this in, flip open the lids, and oh, now that's quite nice. As you can see, it's magnetised. So they've magnetised the razor handle to try and make it easier for putting your razor blades in. There we go. So what you can see here is there's a little rebates on the edge of the blade, and it just clips into those edges. So there's the first one. Fold it down. Be ultra careful. Find my second razor blade. Put it in. Trying to do this in camera shot. So there and there. And then the third one. Is here. And there we go. And then you can see just here the hole is just big enough, so that's what screws on. So you put it there and then you screw it in. And there we go. So we have assembled the razor cartridge. There we go. So that's the actual razor. Now, as we've actually got a spare blade, let's have a look at this, because what I think they've done is a lot of people like the Fusion and these other razors which have reverse trimmers, and there's nowhere on the back here for a reverse edging trimmer. So it appears they have brought out an additional item. I think they call it the twig, as it were. So let's have a look. Pull it out. It's all plastic. Don't know what. Nice chrome handle. Maybe it'd be good if this was in chrome too. I know that would mean you'd have to do extra ones. Right, let's have a look. How do we open this? I don't know. Let's have a quick read on the back. Step 1, twist to open. Okay, twist. No, that's obviously tightened it up. Twist to open. There we go. Insert the half blade. So we'll take our spare half blade and put it in. Now again, this is having to handle razor blades, which is a delicate job. And then I'm guessing it's just twist to shut. Yep, so just twist to shut. So twist it, twist it, twist it. And we have not sure how effective that's going to be, because I can't even feel that blade. Going to do a little test in advance. Okay. I'm not so sure about this leaf shave. Your twig, it's almost, well, it's not almost, it's not cutting the mustard. It's not cutting the hairs. Now, I'm not sure if you've run out of tolerances on the plastic injection moulding on this. Who knows? Plastics, they expand and contract quite a lot from heat. It's a reasonably warm day, and perhaps it's expanded and therefore your tolerances are out. I don't know, but my first reaction to your twig is, yes, it's not really working. So, need to up your game on that. Possibly, if it was metal, it wouldn't have such tolerance issues or the expansion and contraction issues. But that it's not doing anything. So let's not worry about the twig. Let's get on to the main contender, shall we? The main reason. The 3-bladed razor, or 2-bladed or 1-bladed, depending on how you line up your cartridges inside. So let's give it a go. I haven't prepped yet because I wanted to give this a full-on experience. Now, I am going to be consistent with my other shave tests. I am using my little soap. So and I'm applying it as I apply everything for all the other shave tests. Straight to the face and then lather up by hand. Now some might say, you should be using a brush, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. I think the most important bit for these reviews is consistency. So I only change one thing at a time, and that is the razor itself. Therefore I have to keep using the same soaps and apply it in the same method, just to try and get a controlled experiment, as it were. So we've got a good amount of soap on there. Now we need to rub it in. Give it a good old grab. Now, I generally don't do this bit in the video because I don't generally think that people want to see this every time. But as I was doing the unboxing and everything, you get to see it this time. And here we go. we have a lather, tidy up a little bit on the face. There we go, beautiful. Let's have a go and see how well it does. I'm hoping for good things, especially with this reactive head on there. So just make sure it's a little bit moist before we go. Now, I have soapy hands. It's a little bit wet, a little bit thick, so I am going to have to dry my hand before using it, just to be safe. There we go. And you can see the head is moving well. Although the soap is clearly getting around it quite well. It's not getting around the back as much. Oh yeah. It's not very aggressive. Now, one of the other things is, I assume you could switch the blades for another manufacturer's blades. So you traditional shaving fans out there, you might like your feather blades, you might like your Gillette 7 o'clocks, you might like one of the others. To be honest, I'm not great knowledge on what the different razor blades are there, but I understand there are some that are sharper, some that are thinner, they're ground differently. So some have Gothic arch grinds, some have, I think, 5 facet grinds. So you may find you can then adjust your shave as well by switching it to the blade that you want. There we go. Now, of course, this does not have a lubricating strip, but I don't ever really think you need a lubricating strip because that's what the product of the soap's supposed to be there for. Now, the head is quite different on this to what I'm used to. It's rather larger than I'm used to, so it does feel a little strange as I'm shaving, but I'm not getting any irritation. It's just awkward, so I really should be doing it to camera, not in the mirror. Right, so this is clearly the area where the twig was designed for, because the big head here, it's really smooth, it's really nice, but do you know what, just putting it in the warm water, I thought it felt a bit strange. Put it in the warm water and you feel the top, the metal has warmed up from the heat of the water. So you're getting warmth on your skin. An unusual, unexpected part of this, but it's nice. There we go. I'm getting under the nose without the twig. Right, let's give it a quick wipe down, see how we're getting on. Right, I have missed a few spots. Let's give it a go over, so around the neck. I must say I'm able to shave with confidence because of the responsive head. Clearing okay? It seems to be clearing okay. There we go. So, we are now all done. I even got all under the nose, the difficult area. So, I don't think I will be ever using this again. That's going to get resigned to the bin for sure, because the twig in its current format was rubbish. But the leaf. Now, do I like this? Yes, I do. I think it was great. Am I going to use it again? Yes, I am. It's going to go onto my list of razors that I will use. I like it. What I will say is this is not a beginner's razor, just in the sense that you are having to handle cartridges and you're having to snap them in half, and you're basically handling raw blades as you put them into the mechanism. So I think if you're just starting to shave and you're a youngster, get a cartridge razor for now, okay? But when you feel like you've progressed and you're more of an adult, then certainly this is a good shaving option. It's not the quickest because of the time you have to load the cartridges and everything, but it's a nice tool. I definitely like this razor, and I'd almost, if you were to give this as a present, that would be great. And what I could say is it'd be really good because you could get an engraving on there quite easily. Okay, so it's almost like this razor was built for a personalised gift. So you could engrave the name on there. There you go. So in future, I wouldn't be surprised if Leaf Shave will start to engrave it. As you know, I do reviews of various other razors. And I must admit, although I don't think a lot of the subscriptions in the UK are working very well, there are two which are doing a nice touch. So Cornerstone and Friction Free Shaving all offer you engraving on the razor. Now this personalises the razor to you and makes you want to keep using it. So if I was ever to start up one like that, I would certainly be offering an engraving or personalisation service, because that gives you a USP. So Leaf, I can well imagine that being there. What I'll also comment is this sort of shape. It reminds me of the King of Shaves Azure and Hyperglide razors. So they always use a funny U shape like this on their sort of razor designs. Now I do know that various people watch my channels and that, so I wouldn't be surprised if king of shaves were looking at it. So there we go. I think this is a great product. Definitely worth having. So I hope you've enjoyed this review. I've certainly enjoyed it and liked it, and it's going to be going onto my list. So let's just make sure. So want to check whether it fits on the holder. Here we go. So I even have a holder for it already. That last one just got relegated to this one. So I hope you enjoy that. The leaf shaving razor, great razor. It's a razor for adults, let's be honest. If you like your DE razors, I'm pretty sure you like that. If you like your cartridge razors, you're gonna like that. It's the nice middle ground. So I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you do, please share it. Please like the review, yeah, and please subscribe to the channel. Look forward to seeing your comments below. Have a good day.